Chapter 6, Part 2, The Great Rescue Plan.
Albert spent half his time in his astral form visiting the stranded Gateway crew inside Mockery. In the meantime, the pond would be a direct link with Seth, Shauna, and the crew of the Gateway shuttle through Flo and Tap, meet Albert's spirit to discuss the best way to stop the galactic calamity of Q/Mockery impending collisions. The small blue marble, first target in the path of Q, is the first concern. Somehow saving the inhabitants is the best solution at this close a proximity. In 5 months the collision happens, it will hardly affect Mockery's inhabitants. Mockery will be knocked into a new forward path. Clipper was the one to come up with the idea for saving the inhabitants of the small blue marble. Wow and his fellow beings are all teleporters. Clipper continued asking Wow a series of questions.
Have you ever tested the limits of your ability? Is our presence here in Mockery a result of this teleportation ability? How far can you teleport? Can you teleport with someone or something a great distance?
Wow is quickly becoming a member of the Gateway crew. His continual coverage of the visitors is a global hit. The rise into power by Queen Sparkle also helps keep Wow in the #1 slot of world broadcasters. This new information that Mockery is a galactic calamity has not been shared yet. Wow starts out with his best answers.
We are not sure if our teleportation ability brought you here. Just hours before your arrival, we had a world broadcast asking questions about existence beyond our limited reality here in Mockery. You are the answer to that question. We have been known to teleport great distance to answer another question, but never outside the boundaries of Mockery. It may be possible, we do not know. Teleporting with someone or something is done all the time. Some take their pets wherever they go. How do we test the limits of our ability? For us, it is as natural as walking.
Clipper continues.
Testing your ability comes with risks. Teleporting in general has many risks already. That is the reason for designated spots protected by private tubes. First, you must be able to visualize your destination. That is why you have never left Mockery. You cannot visualize it. You have a designated spot here on the Gateway shuttle. If we go into outer space, you should be able to visualize and teleport.
Wow agreed that this may be possible, Clipper suggests.
If we take the Gateway to the planet, you should still be able to teleport.
Wow shrugs his shoulders in uncertainty.
The next step is to test these theories by taking the Gateway to the small blue marble that we need to name. I suggest we call the planet Yikes.
Seth speaks up.
Planet Yikes. I am sure that is what the inhabitants are thinking right now. This trip needs to happen soon. We also need to see just what is in the path of Mockery. This is why we are here. We take off for Yikes in 5 hours. Wow, you are welcome to come with us and be the first to leave the womb of Mockery. Flo and Tap are welcome also. The wisdom of the pond is more than welcome.
The liftoff of the Gateway went on schedule. The path through the thick crust of Mockery has some challenges they did not encounter on the way in. First off, it took much longer to leave. The magnetic gravitational shifts caused turbulence throughout the shuttle. Seeing the vastness of space when the ship emerged was a wow for Wow. It was a wow for the whole crew. The Nara navigational system mapped everything in the area. The initial scan was quick, although scans continued the whole journey. The first scan gave them the direction of Yikes. Just beyond Yikes' solar system is a nebula of stars being formed. The star minerals saturate the nebula. Passing through the nebula would incinerate any organic life. Mockery would lose everyone. If we bring the beings of Yikes here, they will be going from the frying pan to the fire. Even the pond would cease to exist. Only the eternal embers would survive. If Mockery strikes Yikes on the front side, it will be knocked directly into the nebula. If it strikes on the back, it will deflect Mockery to safety. How can we control the path of destruction? Mockery is like a runaway train with no brakes. The plan to save the beings of Yikes, still a work in progress, will proceed even with this new hurdle to overcome.